Scientists from all over the world are trying to figure out what caused a mysterious blue light to spiral in the sky over Norway on Wednesday.
From ancient times to the modern era, humanity has been fascinated by the possibility of otherworldly beings and unexplainable creatures traversing the heavens above. But what happens when advanced technology meets the mysteries of the cosmos? Could lasers hold the key to unlocking encounters with aliens, UFOs, and unimaginable entities? Join us on a journey beyond the ordinary as we reveal shocking details about this super advanced laser that's capable of creating giant holes in the sky. Number 15. Shocking encounter in Rio de Janeiro. In June 2015, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, tourists were amazed when they caught a remarkable moment on camera. Two extraordinary figures seemed to be flying in the sky. These figures, looking like angels or human-like beings, seemed to be in a confrontation, as if playing a game in the sky. They gracefully moved through the sky for a short time before suddenly disappearing. This event is not just about the appearance of the angels, it's also about the stunning heavenly view they created. The sun's rays coming through the clouds added to the mystery of the scene, making it more interesting. Such sightings of heavenly beings are not entirely rare. Throughout history, there have been many stories of encounters with divine or angelic beings. While some may think these occurrences are just chance or imagination, others find them very important. What makes this sighting interesting is the credibility given to it by previous instances of similar events. There have been reports from around the world of people experiencing positive divine signs or interventions. These stories, shared by people from different backgrounds and cultures, add to the growing belief in higher powers or spiritual beings. Moreover, the location of the sighting adds to its mystery. Rio de Janeiro is known for its natural beauty with its stunning landscapes and vibrant culture. While skeptics may offer logical explanations for such sightings, for those who witnessed the event or have had similar experiences, it remains a profound and deeply personal encounter with something beyond ordinary life. Number 14. Boises' mythical dinosaur. In September 2015, something fascinating happened in Boise, Idaho. People saw a strange flying creature that looked like a dinosaur from long ago. This surprising event made people wonder if dinosaurs still exist. Some suggested that these creatures might have been sleeping or living in hidden places. But without strong proof, it's hard to say if these dinosaurs are real. The sighting in Boise made people rethink the idea that dinosaurs are all extinct. Pterosaurs were flying reptiles that lived with dinosaurs millions of years ago. They were known for their big wings and unique bodies, which scientists find interesting. Though it might sound unbelievable, there have been many sightings of creatures that look like dinosaurs in different parts of the world. In Boise, witnesses said the creature looked like a pterosaur with big wings and a reptile look. This matches what we know from fossil records. These ancient animals were good at flying because of their light bones and strong wings. If pterosaurs are still alive, it raises questions about how life survives over time. One idea is that they might be dormant, like some other animals do to survive tough times. Another thought is that they found secret places to live, away from people. But without proof, it's tough to say if living pterosaurs are real. Fossils give us some clues about the past, but they can't tell us everything. Even though we don't have proof, the mystery of the Boise sighting is still fascinating. It shows that there's still a lot we don't know about the natural world. Finding living dinosaurs would be and change what we know about ancient life. Number 13. The intriguing spiral of light over Norway. On the morning of December 9th, 2009, just before sunrise, a strange light filled the sky in northern Norway. While Norway is known for its northern lights caused by solar storms, this event was different. At first, it looked like a regular glowing beam, but then it turned into a perfect spinning spiral. Suddenly, the spiral seemed to disappear, leaving people puzzled. This interesting display of blue light caught the world's attention quickly, with news reporting on it. People all over the world were fascinated by this huge spiral of light appearing in Norway. It was a sight that made people wonder and speculate. Despite many investigations, there were a few clear explanations. Some news sources thought it might be a failed Russian rocket test, but there were still questions. Was it just a rocket mistake, or was there more to it? Aside from the interesting visuals, there's a scientific explanation for this phenomenon. The spiral pattern seen is like something called a spiral aurora, which happens when particles from the sun interact with Earth's magnetic field. But the sudden disappearance of the spiral makes the story even more interesting, challenging what we already know. In another event like this on April 4th, 2015, people in Shordandy, Kazakhstan, were puzzled by the appearance of a weird cloud hanging over their village. It stayed for 15 minutes before vanishing, causing discussions among locals and internet users. Some suggested that the cloud might be a sudden burst of warm air, a weather event. But this idea seemed doubtful, because bursts like this usually happen during bad weather, like storms or tornadoes. However, in the video, there were no signs of bad weather at all, not even one cloud apart from the strange one. Number 12, the guardian angel. In Italy, a college student had an experience that seemed like it came from a storybook. While looking at the sky, the student was fascinated by the sight of two bright beings coming down gracefully from above. These heavenly figures seemed to shine with magical light as they flew around the college building for a short time before disappearing completely. The student was amazed, thinking about who these mysterious visitors could be. Their glowing white appearance made the students think they might be special protectors, like guardian angels. Encounters like this aren't as rare as you might think. Throughout history, many people have had strange experiences that can't be easily explained. From seeing angels to spotting UFOs, strange events have always interested and confused people. Italy has a long history of stories about strange and supernatural events. From ancient Roman myths to Christian beliefs, the country has been a place where people tell stories about things happening. The student's experience adds another story to this long history of wonder and mystery. Scientists still argue about what causes strange experiences like this. Some people who doubt these encounters think they're just in our minds or are caused by natural events. But others believe there might be things happening that we can't see or understand yet. No matter what you believe, the story of the student and the angelic beings bring to mind the mysterious things in the universe. Even if they weren't guardian angels, the experience stayed with the students and made them think about the big questions in life. Whether we think they're angels, aliens, or just part of nature's wonders, these experiences make life more interesting and encourage us to keep searching for answers. Number 11, gigantic alien. In October 2019, a person from Chicago saw a big unknown thing moving smoothly across the sky. This surprising event led to talks and ideas, with some thinking it might be a meeting with a spaceship from outer space. The person, with their child, recorded a video of the strange thing as it gracefully moved past the buildings in the city, leaving people amazed. After this interesting event, thorough studies and investigations started to understand more about it. Scientists and researchers began to look into why the thing appeared suddenly and the difficulties in tracking its movements. In another event, a couple of tourists exploring Mary Hill in Glasgow, Scotland, came across a sight far away. They were fascinated by what seemed like people flying several miles away. Curious about this strange sight, the young woman and her boyfriend decided to film it. At first, they thought the flying figures might be weather balloons because of their strange shape, but they soon realized these beings were unlike anything they had seen before. As the flying figures got closer, the couple saw through binoculars that they had heads, arms, and legs and looked like people. The sighting led to lots of speculation and curiosity among people watching, with different ideas emerging. Some wondered if the flying people were UFOs, while others thought about deeper meanings, like what their appearance might mean about religious beliefs, including the idea of Christ's return. These events are a pointer to us of the mysteries in our world that we are still discovering, leading to more exploration and inquiry into what we don't understand yet. By investigating scientifically and keeping an open mind, we aim to uncover the secrets behind these unexplained events, broadening our knowledge of the universe and where we fit into it. Number 10. Giant in the sky. A rare group of clouds caught people's attention in Moscow, leading to widespread talks about strange objects in the sky. News of this strange sight quickly spread around the world through the internet, with the British tabloid The Sun describing it as a mysterious UFO halo over Moscow. The National Weather Service explained that these clouds often contain ice crystals and very cold water droplets. These droplets are below freezing but stay liquid because of specific atmospheric conditions. When this delicate balance happens, even a small change can create a remarkable display. This interesting event has sparked questions. Is it just a natural event, or is there something more to it? The cloud formation seen over Moscow is called a circumhorizontal arc, a rare optical event caused by sunlight bending in ice crystals in the air. These ice crystals work like prisms, bending sunlight to make a colorful halo effect like a rainbow. Despite its strange look, circumhorizontal arcs are entirely natural and happen under certain conditions. Another event that can make similar clouds is called cloud iridescence. This happens when water droplets or ice crystals in the clouds scatter sunlight, making bright colors like a rainbow. Cloud iridescence often happens in altocumulus or cirrocumulus clouds and shows how beautiful nature's processes are. While some might think these events are proof of aliens, scientific explanations give a more realistic understanding. It's important to tell the difference between natural events and ideas based on excitement. As we admire the wonders of nature, it's important to think carefully about such sights. While UFO sightings might be exciting, it's best to rely on science and logical thinking for explanations. The rare cloud formation seen over Moscow is a signal to us of the complexity of our atmosphere. Number 9. Moving fire in the sky. In 2014, an interesting video appeared online showing a fascinating display. According to the person who uploaded it, the objects in the video move smoothly from side to side, creating a feeling of amazement. Each circle in the bright group moves around a fixed point, staying on track without changing direction. Sometimes, these movements seem to happen again, making the show even more impressive. Many people watching the video wonder if these mysterious objects might be unidentified flying objects, UFOs. This idea isn't completely without reason, as scientists have shared their thoughts on the matter. Unlike rocks from space, which usually move together and at the same speed, these objects behave differently. While some think this might be caused by tricks of light from things like lasers or fireworks, there are no clear explanations. Instead of guessing, appreciating the magical quality of the display makes it even more interesting. Looking at the science behind this phenomenon reveals some fascinating details. The smooth movements of the orbs suggest a level of organization and coordination that is hard to explain simply. Scientists keep studying the video, trying to understand the mysteries behind these celestial performances. Additionally, the impact of these sightings on society is significant. Events like these start discussions about whether there might be life beyond Earth and where humans fit in the universe. They make people curious and encourage scientists to explore further. Interestingly, similar events have been recorded throughout history, often mixed with stories and legends. Stories of strange lights moving in the sky at night can be found in cultures worldwide, showing how humans have always been fascinated by the unknown. As we admire the beauty and mystery in this video, it's important to approach the topic with both wonder and doubt. While the magic of the unknown is captivating, careful scientific investigation is the best way to find out the truth behind these celestial shows. Number 8. Floating city in the sky. In recent years, an interesting thing has been seen several times in the skies over China, a city appearing to float among the clouds. This fascinating sight has caught the attention of many people, sparking different ideas and guesses about where it comes from and what it is. The most recent time this happened was on April 21st, 2017, adding another part to a series of sightings that have confused people for at least 6 years. What makes this even more interesting is that it has been well documented with photos and videos by many people who saw it. leaving little doubt that it's real. Among the explanations suggested to understand the mystery of the floating city, two ideas are most noticeable. One idea says that it might be caused by advanced technology, like a hologram made by government groups as part of a secret project called Project Bluebeam. According to this idea, organizations like NASA could be testing holograms to create strange events, like an alien invasion or a religious event, for reasons that we don't know yet. Another interesting guess is that the floating city might be a doorway to another world, giving a glimpse into a different universe or reality. This idea plays into the interest in things we don't understand and the chance of worlds beyond our understanding, making people imagine and guess about the existence of strange things. At the same time, these ideas are exciting like stories from science fiction. A more scientifically based explanation points to a natural trick of light called a fata morgana. This happens when light bends because of differences in temperature in the air, making images look weird or stacked on top of each other. A similar thing can be seen on a hot day while driving far away, where watery patches seem to appear and disappear when you look closer. Number 7. Stunning extraterrestrial encounters. Observers were amazed by the sight of a powerful alien descending from the sky toward the street. Despite the old and blurry video, both drivers and passers-by couldn't help but notice this scary figure. The creature, which looked like an alien, slowly came down, grabbing attention as it descended until it hovered just a few meters above the ground. This alien, named Alieno by witnesses, had unique features. Its appearance included wings like a bat, a tail like a rodent, and back legs, adding to its strange aura. Besides the initial surprise, sightings of such events raise many questions and guesses. In the field of UFO studies, encounters like these spark talks about the existence of aliens and their possible visits to Earth. While doubters think such sightings are natural or human-made, fans and researchers keep investigating the mysteries of space, searching for answers. The idea of aliens coming to our planet has long fascinated people, inspiring lots of fiction and science. From old stories to modern movies, the idea of creatures from other worlds has spread across cultures worldwide. However, sightings of supposed aliens like the one described offer a peek into the chance that reality might be weirder than fiction. Despite better technology, the truth about such sightings is still unclear. More cameras and phones have led to more videos of supposed aliens, but the proof is often not good enough, with many videos being blurry and shaky. Still, these recordings show how interested we are in the unknown and how we keep trying to understand space. In science, researchers keep looking for signs of aliens beyond Earth. With better telescopes and studies of space, scientists have found many planets that might support life. Projects like SETI try to find signals from smart aliens elsewhere, giving hope for meeting beings from other worlds. Number 6. Terrifying black hole in the sky. In December 2009, a strange event caught the attention of people near the Eskjord military base in Norway. Videos appeared on social media showing an unusual sight, a swirling light similar to the pull of a black hole. Many wondered if it was a military experiment, or perhaps even a visit from beings from outer space. The way the light twisted and distorted suggested a force similar to that of a black hole, showing the immense power of cosmic phenomena compared to humanity's ability to understand or deal with such mysteries. In February 2023, an interesting incident occurred aboard a commercial flight. A passenger saw a mysterious object outside the aircraft window, resembling something from a science fiction movie. The unidentified entity swiftly glided alongside the plane, prompting comparisons to creatures from books and movies like the Dementors from Harry Potter or alien spacecraft. Seeking answers, the passenger turned to the online community for help in identifying the strange figure, showing the widespread curiosity surrounding unexplained events. Then on September 25th, 2021 in Boston, another puzzling sighting occurred. Initially thought to be a bird, the creature's strange flight pattern and large size quickly drew attention. Strangely, among its wings, observers noticed a figure resembling a human, though dark and angel-like, seeming to struggle against natural forces. This sparked speculation about whether it was a fallen angel or maybe a disguised demon, leaving the judgment of its true nature up to interpretation. From the depths of space to the skies above, the mysteries of the universe continue to capture our imaginations. Number 5. Mysterious Black Ring. Recently, there's been some scary footage going around showing a huge 100-meter wide dark circle of smoke floating mysteriously in the sky over Kazakhstan. People were sure it was caused by a UFO. The video was taken in a small village called Shortandi, about 40 miles north of Astana, the capital. It shows this weird cloud hanging in the sky for about 15 minutes before suddenly disappearing completely. Confused villagers watched as the strange cloud stayed over Shortandi before vanishing as quickly as it appeared. Once it cleared, there was no sign of it left in the sky. Experts guessed that the cloud was about 100 meters across and floated about a mile above the ground. Andrei Solodov, a physics professor at Northern Kazakhstan State University, talking to Russia Today, said the cloud wasn't made by aliens. He said similar clouds had been seen in the skies lately and thought the big black ring was probably just a smoke ring made by burning stuff at nearby factories. In another interesting incident, there's footage from Jerusalem showing what looks like a rainbow arc hanging in the sky, reflecting different colors. This happened on Easter weekend, making it even more mysterious. The woman in the video says it's not her video but was sent by a friend, which makes people suspicious. Thinking about both of these events, they add a spooky touch to our understanding of the skies. The cloud in Kazakhstan, with its sudden appearance and disappearance, raises questions about what might be happening in our atmosphere. Similarly, the rainbow arc in Jerusalem, though pretty, makes people wonder because of the situation around its recording. While these events might seem like scenes from a sci-fi movie, it's important to think critically about them. Scientific explanations like the smoke ring idea suggested by experts can help explain these things. Number 4. Bloody red sky. On May 7th, the sky over Shushan, China, turned a surprising red color, leading many people to wonder why. Some locals, possibly influenced by scary stories, wondered if this meant something really bad was about to happen, but scientists quickly explained what caused it. Experts said the strange red sky happened because of certain weather conditions. It was wet and foggy, which made the sky reflect the red lights from fishing boats. It turns out, Shushan has a lot of fishing boats with red LED lights to attract fish. These lights unintentionally made the night sky look red. The red sky event got a lot of attention from people in Shushan and scientists around the world. It shows how nature and human activities can affect each other. This kind of thing has happened before. Throughout history, strange sky events have made people think of myths or religious stories. The event in Shushan prompts us how important it is to think critically and use science to understand strange events. Even though it might seem spooky or mysterious, there's usually a simple explanation based on science. Also, the event shows how human actions can change nature. The fishing boats with the red lights changed how the sky looked, making it a big show. And it's a recall that everything in nature is connected. Changes in one place can affect things far away, like the weather, how the sky looks, and even what people think about it. Number 3. Illuminating northern lights. Nature is full of wonders, and one of the most fascinating is the sight of the northern lights. These beautiful displays of light have interested people for a long time, with old cultures thinking they were from the sky and including them in their stories. From late September to early March, the skies above northern Norway light up with these magical waves of light. During this time, it gets dark early and stays dark until late morning, making it perfect for the northern lights to shine brightly. They come in different colors, from bright greens and blues to soft pinks and purples, making a stunning show for watchers. Scientists have studied this event and called it Aurora Borealis. They think it happens when charged particles from the sun hit atoms in the Earth's air. These crashes make the dazzling light shows we see in the night sky. The best time to see the northern lights is usually when the sky is clear and dark and the weather is cold and dry. While northern Norway is a great place to see the Aurora Borealis, it can also be seen in other places, like the southern tip of Greenland, Iceland, and the northern coast of Norway. It can even be seen over the sea north of Siberia. These sightings make the Northern Lights a popular thing for tourists, bringing people from all over the world to see this sight in person. The draw of the Northern Lights isn't just because they're beautiful, but also because they're connected to the Earth's magnetic field. The mix of charged particles and the Earth's magnetic field make interesting patterns and shapes in the sky, making the experience even more special. Technology has helped scientists understand the aurora borealis better and how it affects our planet. Number 2. Horrific rainstorm tripod. In March 2012, residents of Shenzhen, China, had a startling experience reminiscent of scenes from the classic movie War of the Worlds. During a powerful thunderstorm, an unusual event unfolded. A mysterious object resembling an alien tripod materialized in the heart of the city. Despite the poor visibility caused by heavy rain, witnesses caught a glimpse of the enigmatic structure. It stood ominously, evoking awe and curiosity among onlookers. However, just as suddenly as it had emerged, the alien tripod vanished into thin air, leaving the crowd bewildered and intrigued. The incident baffled scientists and locals alike, sparking discussions and theories about its origins and purpose. Some speculated that it could be an otherworldly visitation, while others attributed it to atmospheric anomalies or experimental technology. Further investigation revealed no evidence of sinister intentions behind the appearance of the alien tripod. Instead, it became a topic of fascination and debate, drawing attention from around the world. Experts analyzed photographs and eyewitness accounts, searching for clues to unravel the mystery. As news of the extraordinary event spread, Shenzhen gained prominence as a hub of paranormal activity, attracting thrill seekers and researchers eager to explore its secrets. The city became synonymous with the unexplained, adding to its allure as a destination for those intrigued by the unknown. In the years that followed, the incident continued to captivate imaginations, inspiring works of fiction, art, and scientific inquiry. Though the alien tripod of Shenzhen vanished without a trace, its brief appearance left a lasting impact on those who witnessed it. It remains a symbol of the inexplicable wonders that await discovery in the vast expanse of the universe. Number 1. Anomaly of winged aliens. In March 2020, people walking in Phoenix, Arizona, were surprised by seeing a strange flying figure in the sky around 5 p.m. It looked like a person, but it was flying high above the ground, maybe hundreds or thousands of feet in the air, moving slowly from the northeast to the southwest. Even with binoculars, people couldn't see its features. This strange figure felt scary and not friendly, which was different from thinking it was like an angel. It looked odd and spooky against the sky. Even though it was very high up, it looked much bigger than expected. People noticed that it didn't make any noise as it moved quietly under the clouds about a mile above the ground. It was strange and made people curious about what it could be. The event caught the interest of residents and researchers who wanted to understand what the mysterious figure was. They collected reports and stories from people who saw it, but they couldn't figure out what it was for sure. Some thought that it might be caused by the weather or how the light and shadows played tricks on the eyes. Others thought it could be from outer space, mentioning similar sightings in other places around the world. Even though people tried to explain what happened, the sighting of the flying person remains a mystery, leaving many questions unanswered. It shows how big and puzzling the universe is, and how it can be hard to understand and explain things. In the world of studying UFOs and strange events, the Phoenix sighting of the flying person has become very interesting and debated. It's seen as one of the most confusing and unexplained events in recent times, making people wonder, and researchers study it more. Which of these sightings did you find intriguing that seemed to have defied explanation? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.